Hey, what's up guys, Max here, and let's talk this new pre-release bundle updated in the game and my feelings towards it. Okay, so as you can tell by this video screenshot that I have here is basically I went for it. I got it. I was kind of excited just because it was new. And it was something for to attain. A couple of things that are noticeable right away is the fact that you're going to be getting, for just the purchase of one, you're going to get double, like an Awaken SIG 20 5-star. That's kind of that's a nice touch. That's a nice touch. They're not just giving you the same one 5-star as you can get in the prior bundle, the other bundle, which is the Brightwind pre-release bundle. I guess if you're Paragon, you're going to get access to this one. I'm assuming, I don't know why you would want to buy the other one, as it's less on everything. 2,500 6-star shards compared to 500 7-star shards. The boosts are the same, crystals are the same, but there's chances of a 7-star. So I was excited. I think I got on the phase. I haven't opened cav crystals in months now. And yeah, I was pretty excited. And again, the fact that it had some shards in there, this 5-star was in there, and just overall, everything seemed cool. And I was pumped for it. So I think unless I really, really care for this champion and I really want this champion even as a 5-star in my account, and I'm willing to kind of rank up the champion just for testing, for future testing, for me to get it as a 6-star, eventually maybe a 7-star. Probably I'm going to be skipping out on these pre-release bundles. A lot of it is the drop rates when it comes to the crystal itself. It's incredibly low for a 7-star. They're really not wanting to give those out, even though there's screenshots floating around. People gotten 7-star, and I think a lot of people get pumped on it. But realistically, the 7-star that's in it, to be able to get the feature 7-star, it's incredibly low. But this is the first look too of Paragon crystals coming to the game. Feature Paragon crystals. So the cost of those, it's pretty unknown. We're gonna find out because we got this pre-release bundle. The crystal's already in the game, so definitely that's gonna come out. What's today? So it's gonna be coming out next Thursday, as she's gonna be entering the game next Thursday when it comes to crystals and arena. So it's interesting that they moved the cadence of the release of champions now. With right now, she should have been right now in the arenas and crystals, but because of the selector crystal arena that we had just a few days ago, that pushed this crystal out. We were able to get another champion. So if you're grinding for a champion right now, Mantis, good luck on that. But yeah, you got this bundle, you got her being added. Kind of worked out for me. I wasn't expecting it because I'm going out of town and just not gonna be able to grind, because I do want to do that 6-star grind. Hope that Kabam is constantly monitoring the arenas now, and if they are, that gives me more confidence to do the grind without having to push or invest units into it. It's just a matter of time and the grind. That's what it's all about. It's called the grind because you're putting in the hours in there. So let's take a look at this crystal opening. But what are your thoughts on it? Are you kind of were you excited as me at the beginning of it, or did you read the signs and you just kind of nah, I'm passing on it? Now, if you were to buy this twice, which is what I did, you get 1,000 7-star shards. Now, that's a very nice chunk when it comes to shards. It actually helped me get a 7-star crystal because I had not just the 1,000 7-star shards, but I had 150,000 6-star shards that I popped open on the live stream. With the combination of these 1,000 plus the fact that I have a couple of champions at SIG 200, max SIG crystals overall, got me closer. So maybe in a situation where I am at 13,000 7-star shards, and I have quite a good amount of 6-star shards. If again, the stars align like it did for this specific bundle, I might pick it up again and just make a video and just, hey, we have something to watch. Hopefully you get lucky with it. But for now, I am definitely going to be going back to no Paragon cav crystals. It's just the drop rates are so low. I think if I see an improvement on drop rates in the crystal, then we're going for it. But it's just it's really expensive. Yeah, if you want that 7-star out of this crystal, yes, you're gonna do whatever it takes. But it's realistically, you're gonna look back to these days and you're gonna be like, what was I thinking? It's not worth it. You're putting in, oh man, like you're gonna be putting in like at least $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 for a 7-star champion. Maybe trying to get him duped. And yeah, no man, no, don't just. I mean, it's your monies, But that's just my advice. Let's go for the crystal opening and let's take a look at what we're going to be getting out of these. At least recorded 5 crystals. By the way, this is why I was saying it's going to just take so much to be able to get that 7-star. I did go ahead and take a portion of it where I took a screenshot here of the percentages. So it's 0.20, not even 1%. Not even close to 1%, not even half of 1% to be able to get that 7-star. Now the 6-star is 0.70. Even the 6-star is like under 1%, guys. It's just these numbers. Like you think about it. I mean, you think, oh, there's gonna be a possibility I might be that lucky one. Well, let's take a look. Let's take a look here. Also, by the way, it was actually pretty hard for me to find this crystal. It wasn't an easy find. For some reason, I couldn't find it. I went. This video was like a recording of like 3-4 minutes because I couldn't find this crystal in my stash. But here we are. We get our first champion out of this feature Paragon crystal, and it is a fix it. Please fix the crystal. Make it better. Joe, 4-star fix it. So we start things pretty low. As in the 4-star is the lowest. 4-star is the new 3-star, and we get another 4-star. Again, trying to even at least if I can get a random 7-star, that'd be nice. But let's go with the 3rd crystal. Again, the batch of 5. Now this is the recording 4-star, by the way. Recording of the 5 only. I went ahead, like I said, bought both twice, and you can be like, Max, if you didn't learn the first time, why'd you go ahead and do it the second time? Well, hopefully you watch this and you learn out of my mistakes. Here's number 4, and we are at a 5-star. Oh, okay, I got a 5-star here. Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay, I thought I only got 1. So, I don't have the image. I didn't take a screenshot of the other opening, but here we are. This is the result. Actually, let's look at it right there. That's the result of 4 crystals. Oh, I still have one more. 4 crystals, 3 of them 4-stars, 1 5-star. All right, let's go ahead. Oh, and I did a simple pop of the final crystal. I kind of like fast forward. I was over it. I was over it when it comes to the opening. 5 crystals. I mean, I expected at least a 6 or 7-star, but did not happen. And again, this is the reality of things. Just got reminded of why one of the reasons I stopped on the Cavs. I like more of a guaranteed 7-star shards kind of a situation. So eventually the 7-star shards are going to become more affordable, they're going to give us more for what we are paying for. So as much as I would love to have a huge deck of 7-stars and just dupe 7-stars, if you have that, you've already paid quite a good amount of money, and I mean it is beneficial. It is giving you that improvement or advance when it comes to your account compared to others. There's a lot of benefits to it right now. Just 7-stars are incredibly powerful. And if you have the means to do it, then yeah, definitely more. Do it. And you're gonna enjoy the fact that you have a huge 7-star deck. It's nice. Some of the 7-stars out there right now are very strong, and they help your account, whether it's in Alliance War, Battlegrounds, even Prestige. Man, they're giving such a benefit when it comes to those 3 areas right now of the game. But yeah, that's my basically small opening and just review of the 7th of this new crystal. One thing, we're gonna scroll back here very quickly. Okay, I had to go back in the game to talk about this last just the last bit, okay? The featured 7-star champion in the crystal is 0.20%. So I completely forgot to cover how much actually it is to get a 7-star just in general. So the percentages of a 7-star is actually increased. It is 1.50%. So on the Paragon crystal currently is only 1%. So whether the cost of this crystal does stay the same at 300 units, I hope it does. It's going to give at least the people that are going to be welling out very hard on these Paragon feature crystals a ability to get more 7-stars added to their deck. So I think if you're thinking Paragon crystals for 7-stars, I would probably stop buying those right now and just consider waiting until this crystal gets introduced, as it's going to give you more chances to get a 7-star, 0.5%, even if you're paying 100 units more. I mean, you're already invested. Let's just increase those odds by a bit more, because on the Paragon crystal, it just is 1%. It's very low. So take advantage of that extra 0.50. And this is just talking to the people that are just obviously spending tons of money. It's going to help them just get more 6-stars, more 7-stars. The percentages are just way better when it comes to the feature Paragon crystals. I hope that these crystals do end up staying at 300 units. I hope they don't go kabam, try to get a little bit more of it, because then if it becomes 400 units or even 500 units, which would be insane, if that's something that they have already thought about and agreed on, then that's where you're like, okay, hold on, this might not be worth it, but the percentages for a 6-star are very high. When it comes to just 6-stars in general, 12% is pretty good. 1.5 is pretty good too as a 7-star. Again, very high percentages for a 5 and a 4, even though we only got one 5-star and the rest were 4 at 45%. Those are really high. So those, you gotta kind of have to open a lot of crystals. We're gonna come back and do. We've been doing some live streams on the new champion, kind of like early thoughts on her. I think next time, like I said, next time I end up doing this, I am gonna be testing the champion a bit more. I do find her as right now it's all about battlegrounds, guys. Like there is AAWAQ benefits, but it's all about battlegrounds. The attention, the need of champions. There's a prestige concept in there, but you can get prestige with 7-stars, rank 2. You can get prestige from the relics. This Dani has a high prestige as a 6-star. But I don't think it's worth it. I think one 7-star, and she's kind of like not worth it anymore. But if you want to have the latest, highest prestige for maybe a week or two or a couple of weeks before 4th of July, then get her, sig her up to 200, take her to rank 5. But what is she doing to battlegrounds? We're gonna get more final thoughts in a small video, just talking specifically about that. I do see she counters a couple of champions. She hits pretty hard on the special too, but it's just, you gotta be in battlegrounds. You gotta be fast. You have to be. If you're not fast, you have to be sustainable and deal consistent damage, and ultimately be fast. She is doing fights in under 60 seconds, but there's something that she's missing. So, she's gonna be slotting someone of your current deck. If your deck is not big and you're trying to improve, then yes, adding Dani is gonna give you that improvement through a bit of damage, and also through some utility to fight these annoying second life champions at the end that just don't die and kill time, right? She's gonna give you that option. But if you have nukes, my question is, how is she compared to some of the other champions that might have some immunities, some options to help you in other ways, not that just counter specifically that Nick Fury, right? You got champions that counter Nick Fury, that counter other options, that become also a nasty defender. So that's what we're looking at now when it comes to really diving deep when it comes to Dani. And for now, I mean, like I said, it's really early. The champion just came out. We're going to be seeing tons of game footage. I think the game footage is going to be amazing. But realistically, is she going to give you more options in your deck to fight other champions? And that's where I think right now, for my rating, very, very early rating, out of 10, she's like about a 6 to 7 when it comes to that rating. So we're gonna start some kind of like option. I need more time and more practice to really see her defensive abilities, to really see her potential. Is she worth putting in your deck to like just constantly fight Nick Furies? Nick Furies are always in defense, and if Nick Fury's your worst matchup, like you're just like, I just hate fighting them, I don't know how to fight them, well then, and you have the ability to get her, then add her, take her up. I think rank 5 compared to other champions might not be an option you want to do, but maybe rank 4 is very calming now. Anyways, guys, I wanted to give my thoughts on the champion 2 towards the end. Hopefully, I don't know, let me know if you agree with this, and I do want to be more specific on the video with actual footage to support why I feel this certain way about her. But thanks for watching, guys. Take care. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.